Okay, so Kiko coffee today. I got the salted caramel. They actually have pumpkin spice now. So for anybody that likes pumpkin spice, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin spice, but I do love caramel. I'm still doing just the almond milk, and I actually added one little packet of Splenda just to sweeten it up and change the flavor up a little. But they also have a good discount deal for the month of September, and if you get this deal in September, you could have it as long as you want. It's called the Triple Threat, and it is the coffee, the Kiko coffee. You could choose the pumpkin spice or the salted caramel, the Thermal Fight X, which is really good. It helps burn the fat as you're doing your daily activities. So it gives you that extra boost that you need to help you lose weight besides doing everything else that you're doing. So that's that's nice too. Also, it comes with the cleanse, which you only do that. I think they said you can't do it more than twice a month, but they recommend that you only do it once a month, and you gotta do it. No, you only do it 2 days out of the month, but you have to do it at the same time. They give you 4 bottles, and you have to take 2 for one day and then 2 for the others. So that helps flush you out and get you where you need to. And then the Thermal X will do what it's got to do throughout the month, and then plus you got the coffee, so you're getting the triple threat of cleanse. So some of us, that's what we need. If you love going out to eat, if you love fried foods and sweets and all that yummy stuff that we know is not really good for us, so you could get this, and hopefully it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, there's always other stuff that we have, and it's same. We got the super greens, we got the super reds, we even have a little package of the super greens and the super reds. We have everything. So just what you want depends on what you need, and I will help you throughout the way. I've been on this diet for 3 weeks now, and I got coworkers saying, Justine, you're losing weight. I'm like, yeah, it's been tough 3 weeks, but yeah, I've been losing weight. I've been well, I was moving, so most of those weeks I was pretty much eating out, but I was only getting salads. I wasn't eating all the salad because they were big salads, but also I'm using my Plate app, and I'm keeping track of my calories, my protein, and all that, which that comes in handy. So if you could find you an app that will not control, but would keep you updated on everything that you're eating, so that you could personally see what you're eating, and that helps a lot too, because you're like, oh my gosh, I noticed that even though I'm eating some good stuff, but a lot of that stuff has too much sugar in it, and so I need to find a way to cut that. Also, a lot of it has a lot of sodium. I've learned sodium is good because it helps balance your water intake when you're sweating. So it's good, but you don't need too much of it, which that's anything. You don't want to overdo anything, but you just want to keep an eye on it and stuff, and there's a lot of apps out there that will help you with that. Let's see what else I want to. So with being on this diet for 3 weeks, at first I was feeling sluggish. I was just tired and fatigue is extreme. I could barely keep my eyes open, and I did not have no energy. And I'm usually a very energetic person, so that's one reason I started. I'm like, I got to change. This is not working. And so I started eating better. I kind of tried to do like a smoothie in the morning because I'm not a breakfast person. So I tried to do a smoothie, and some of the smoothies have pretty much all the stuff that I need to, even though it's not a meal, but to me it's a meal. I was doing a salad for lunch because I kind of need to uptake my eating. So I was doing a salad for lunch. I was doing a salad for dinner because that's the only thing that I'm craving right now, as for to make sure that I get everything that I need. So I'm surprised I haven't got bored with salads, but I've always been a fan of salads, especially salads are like pizza. You can mix it up, and it gives you different. It doesn't matter what you put in a salad. Surprisingly, it tastes good, just like a pizza. You can put all kinds of weird stuff on a pizza, and somehow all the flavors come together, and it's awesome. So that's probably why I haven't got bored with salads. Now I have, like, you know you're overweight when you feel so heavy that you can't carry your own weight. And at the moment, well, when I started 3 weeks ago, I was feeling that way, and I don't like that feeling. And I always, every time I start feeling that I'm overweight, I start eating, like, I'm like, okay, this is a reality check. I need to change. So I would start eating right and start exercising and getting back in a better routine. We all go sidetrack. We got work and our kids and family and holidays, and it's just like that explosion mind emoji. You just have, it's just so it's rough. But now with these products, you can fit them in your routine. I mean, you could drink the Kiko coffee and cleanse yourself throughout the week. You could take the pill in the morning, or if it's not a pill, it's a powder. The best fat fighter actually tastes really good inside your coffee, so you could add that to your coffee, and that's 2 of, I don't know how many you're planning on using, but I'm planning on using 3. So 2 will be knocked down at breakfast. Okay? Also, if you have a caffeine sensitivity, the Kiko coffee is the way to go. I love coffee, especially Starbucks coffee. I kind of like Dunkin's, but the Kiko coffee is made with green beans, so green coffee beans. So it's pretty much like drinking either black tea or green tea. So the Kiko coffee is green tea, which everybody knows green tea is good for you. And if you're not drinking the keto coffee, which you're drinking black beans, which is higher in caffeine. So if you do have a caffeine sensitivity, then Kiko coffee might be something that you might want to try. I get it whenever I have too much caffeine. I get extremely bad headaches, pretty much migraines. I feel sluggish after a while, like, like a sugar crash, pretty much. Whenever you have, or a child, when you have a child that's hyped up on sugar, and then all of a sudden they start slowing down, and before you know it, they take a nap. And as a mother, you're like, yes, it worked. But don't do that. You do not want your child hyped on sugar, because that's the last thing they need is sugar. But that's how I was with regular coffee. I'll be all hyped up and everything, and then before you know it, I start getting sluggish, and I'm ready for a nap too. But with this coffee, I get hyped, and I stay hyped, and then until I go to bed. Once I put my head on that pillow, I'm out. Knockout. So, yeah, so I'm really, really loving the coffee. The salted caramel, oh my gosh, is amazing. The almond milk, I think last year, started using almond milk when I go to Dunkin's, and it worked a whole lot better for me. Whenever I drank coffee, I would get a stomach cramp, and then, sometimes I'll go, and then sometimes I don't go, but if I don't go, I have this stomach cramp for pretty much all day. Now, with the Kiko coffee, I do not get a stomach cramp. I just, go. Even if I don't have to go, I don't get a stomach cramp, so it's really nice on my stomach also. Yeah, that's another thing I like about these products, that I feel better and not worse. And that's what I'm needing, is something to make me feel better. Because sometimes you just need that boost. And as a woman, you really need that boost, because we have hormones, and that's what makes it difficult for us to lose weight, because these hormones just make us go crazy, and we don't have that high metabolism like men do. Men like, oh, it's so easy, just go to the gym, eat right, you can lose it. I lost mine in a week. I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm sorry, honey, but that's not no. You go on your cycle for 1 week and you gain all that weight that you lost 3 weeks ago. I actually gained 5 pounds, even though I think it was all water weight, to tell you the truth, because I wasn't eating differently. I wasn't exercising differently. I mean, what I was doing 2 weeks ago, I was still doing while I was on my cycle. So I usually bloat, and that sucks. But hopefully with using this product more, using ItWorks more, and maybe I won't be so bloated on my cycle. I have noticed a difference in my cycle. I'm usually extremely heavy, where I would wear a Depend diaper, and well, no, I won't wear a tampon if I wear a Depend diaper, but at night I would wear a Depend diaper just so I could get a good night's sleep. Other than that, I would probably be waking up every hour or every other hour to go use the bathroom, because I would just so yeah, that was a big improvement. So I'm just like, oh, I like this even more. Usually the first day I'm light, the second for the fourth day I'm extremely heavy, where at work I will wear the overnight pads and a tampon, and I would have to switch like a good hour or two, every Well, if I could, it would be every 30 minutes I would have to go change a tampon. Now, I tried to hold off for an hour, but it's usually every 30 minutes I would have to go change. So, with me using the products, I actually didn't need the tampon. I guess because with it being a cleanse, I'm being flushed out more in those 3 weeks, and it's not all happening that 1 week. So it's actually lightening my cycle, and I'm just like, and some reason I don't know, but usually on day 5, I'm like nothing. There's no discharge. There's nothing. It's almost like that's when my cycle ends. But some reason on day 6 and well, not 7, but day 6, I will start like discharging, and then 7 it'll be fine. I don't know why. That's how it's always been since I was 13 years old. But this time it was day 4 and 5. So I thought I ended my cycle on 4, but I still kept a pad on day 5 just to make sure. But it's still like nothing. And then day 6, because I was paranoid, so I still had a pad on. So day 6, I discharged a little, and then day 7, nothing. So yeah, I'm confused. But so far, my cycle's been a whole lot better, and I'm loving it. Well, at least this one. I'm hoping how this one was, the next one be like that or even better. I'm like, I'm 31 years old. Why am I still going for 7 days? I mean, I drink, according to my little app, I drink at least, I do actually 8 glasses of water a day. I'm not a heavy drinker, so I don't, it fills me up too easily, and so I don't usually drink a whole lot of water throughout the day. I know I need to, but it's just, I don't know. Unless if I get extremely thirsty, that's the only time I really drink some water. Other than that, I'll take a few sips here and there, but, let me see. I wrote everything down so I make sure I didn't, let me get my pen and mark out what I already said. Okay, so I got all that. Oh, this week I am, studying on what I need to get. I've been looking on Pinterest. Pinterest is, oh my gosh, amazing. They got all kinds of recipes that you would be eating. What you're eating now, they have on Pinterest that's a whole lot healthier. So I've been doing a lot of studying. So this week I'm doing studying. I'm writing down the recipes. I'm making myself a grocery list and everything. So when Friday comes and I get my paycheck, I will go to the store and buy up on whatever that I got on my grocery list. I want to try to at least get a few of those recipes videoed. But it all depends on what time I come home from work, because I'm tired. So I'm going to probably hurry up and do everything and then eat it. Because once food gets put in front of me, I eat it and then get rid of it. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like I pretty much covered everything. Besides, please stop making excuses. I don't know why they came up with you only live once. That is stupid. Because You live every day, but you only die once. So stop putting it off. Stop saying, oh, I'll try next week. Oh, I'll try next week. Well, Christmas is coming up. I can't do it while Christmas. Actually doing it during Christmas will actually help you continue doing it, because whenever you're doing it in your most stressful time, with all of the peer pressure of everything, that is actually a good time, because if you know you could fight it then when all your peer pressures are at your strongest, then you could achieve anything throughout the year or lifetime. But you gotta think about it. Some of you guys haven't got children yet, or haven't had grandchildren or great-grandchildren. I mean, think about that. Do you want to be the size that you are now when you have children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren? Don't you see those skinny people out there able to, like, play with their children's and not be like, oh, I gotta stop after 10 minutes because you're too tired because of all this weight that you're pulling around? Do you really want to be that way? It's just, you can do it. You don't have to go get a gym membership. Walking around the neighborhood, meeting new people, walking around the neighborhood. Every time you see a neighbor, say, hey, you know, you got music. You don't have to, you got parks, you know? A lot of y'all live near the beach. Go walk the beach. Oh, really? Go walk the beach. That sand will really build some muscles. I love the beach, but I hate walking the beach. So, definitely, if you live near the beach, I really suggest using the beach, because then you don't have to, the beach will be considered all your weight. You won't need to try to use ankle weights. You won't need the what is it called? Dumbbells, I don't know. It's something. But you won't need nothing, you know, because all of that sand you kicking around is going to really help you lose the weight. So I really suggest walking the beach. It's beautiful out there. It's relaxing, and just walk. That's all you gotta do is walk. Bring you some water. I wonder if they have those. When I was younger, they had a little carrying case that you unzipped, put your water bottle in, then zip it back up, and it had a little string that you could, you know, it'll hang like a purse. I wonder if they still have those. I haven't seen any. If you guys know where I can find that, that'd be awesome. Please comment below, because I need one. I wish I kept that one. It was a pretty purple one. I don't even know why I had it, but yeah. But there's like things you could be doing. You don't, I mean, even watch me while you walk. I don't care. If I need to make an encouraging video saying, just repeating things so you could just go walk, I would do it. Yes, I will do it. I probably need to video myself walking so you guys can see that I'm huffing and puffing just like you. But yes, go walk. That's all you gotta do is go walk. Even if you need a gold, marathons, walking marathons, the 5K walking marathon is a good cause. Walk around your neighborhood to get prepared for that, and then go do that. I mean, even if you're 1,000 placed, you did it. You made a difference. That's all that shit matters. But you just got to be the one to do it. Because making excuses, it's just going to irritate people. And it's going to irritate you after a while. It's not that hard. It might cost a little more than what you're used to. But sometimes you got to work around that. There's coupons. There's all kinds of cheaper ways. If you want to do salads, get a head of lettuce, not the bag salads. Get a head of lettuce. But one thing I have learned, starting anything, it could be moving, it could be new job, it could be anything. Starting out is always more expensive. Starting over in anything, it's always expensive. But you got to be the one to do it. If you're tired of what you're doing, and you're tired of feeling the way you're feeling, why keep doing what you're doing? Make the change. It's not that hard. It could be as simple as walking around the neighborhood. I actually have a neighbor. I have not met him, but I'm secretly proud of him. So, I'm going to guesstimate, okay? I feel that he might be 6'3", 6'4" area in height, and his weight could be anywhere between 300 to 500 pounds. And he started, I think, maybe a year or two ago. He just lives around like maybe 2 or 3 houses down from me, and he had like ambulance there all the time. So he definitely was having some health issues, and so he kept having to be taken to the hospital, and I guess he got fed up with that, which is good for him. And so I guess once he was healed from his last time that he went to the hospital, he started walking, and it was just around the block, and it's probably maybe a half a mile, but I think he walks around it maybe 1 or 2 times, so it might make a mile or 2. But yeah, and he's lost a lot of weight, at least a good 100, I want to say a good almost 100, almost 200 pounds, just by eating better and walking. And he looks so much better. He is so much happier. He's even got some of his family at the evening time. He does 2 times in the morning. I think he actually walks 3 times a day, because I see him in the morning, my days off. I see him morning, afternoon, and evening. So he walks in the morning, he walks around like noon, 2 o'clock-ish. Then he walks again about 5, 6 o'clock. So he probably walks every time he eats. So after he eats his breakfast, he goes walks. After he eats his lunch, he goes walks. After he eats dinner, he goes walks. You could also, you could do that at work too. You could walk the parking lot. That'd be awesome. Go take a 15 and walk a little or something. So you could still do it at work. But even with you working, try to get a watch, a Fitbit, iWatch, whatever kind of walking watch. because that will show you how much you walk at work. If you have a desk job, get you a little one of those big old balls, and they say those work out really nicely when you have a desk job. Or if you can, occasionally just go out and walk. You gotta start moving somehow. You gotta start moving. But yeah, I'm not saying go buy you a bunch of fancy equipment. I would love to have an exercising bike, but we all know it's too expensive and it takes up too much space. But it would be nice to have an exercising bike. I've always wanted one of those. But yeah, just go walk, drink more water, eat a little bit better, try to stay away from fried foods. You could eat hamburgers and stuff from the restaurants, but don't eat the bread. That's where a lot of your sugar is in the bread. So if you could try to stay away from the bread, that'd be awesome too. Yeah. Multivitamins help a lot, but might, in any kind of way, you might want to try to find a way to get something that will cleanse you as you're going through this process, because that cleanse will detox you from all that bad crap that you've been eating all this time. So if you could get you a cleanse, we sell them. And just go to I will put my website in the description. That way you make sure that you spell everything correct and you get on the right website and stuff. Also, being a loyal customer, having it on auto ship gets you big discounts. So if you do, please become a loyal customer, because not only would you get 40% off on the products, you would also get 10% back. You will be, yeah. So please get on the loyal customer if you do purchase these products, because they're amazing. I've had many success stories before I started this program, and the people that I've seen that's been on this program look amazing. So please join. I'm all about fitness, and I love helping others get to where they need to be. And surprisingly, you'll be a whole lot happier than what you are now. And depression is strong these days. It's extremely strong. So that's the last thing I want. I'm trying not to cry, because depression is a sensitive subject for me. But yes, if that means you gotta be pinching pennies for a week just to get this product, do it. Because you're not gonna be pinching pennies every week. You're just gonna be doing it for 1 week. But then you could save that money each paycheck, and then that when you get that amount saved up, spend it. You're looking under $200 of everything. It depends on what you get, how much the product is, and everything. But that $200 will be worth it. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys get encouraged Because sometimes we all need a reality check, and we need to go, yes, I'm tired of being this way. I want to be able to take pictures and not look funny in them. So, here's your chance. And I hope you take it. Peace.